lunar cannon. And yes, that's the plan.
You guys are loonies!
If by loonies you mean visionaries, then yes, we are.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But Kwame has moved back to the Orlowal village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah, I don't care. The important thing is we can work again. Thanks, lady.
I'm so looking forward to baking the buns, the pastries. Like 24 pieces or so of delicious, delicious saffron buns.
And I'm looking forward to eating them.
How's it going?
Almost there. Oh, one tiny little problem, though.
And that is?
We don't have a bowstring for our,
Propulsion drive mechanism, Wick.
what he said, yeah, we need a bowstring. Something strong and flexible and sinewy.
Like what?
I don't know, lady. I'm no engineer. I'm just a supervisor.
String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Yeah, but look at us. Do we look like the kind of stickmen who'd make good hunters? Do you see me going after a gink beast carrying what? A cone? A dry leaf sharpened to a razor edge?
It's a long rope.
Okay, the rope doesn't do
You
it.
look like a real sailor. It's a deep well with cold, brackish water and some seriously demented albino fish. It's another one of those statues come phone booths. They must have been popular in their time.
No, there's nothing here. Well, I guess we're going back. Maybe he has the what he needs now.
It's another
Let's
one
see
of
if
those
Quamum
magical public
has a fish now.
Did my lure work okay?
It'd be working very good. Quamon catch a large, tasty fish very quickly. April be wanting a taste?
No. No offense. I'm just not too fond of seafood.
Have you eaten
This
April?
not be seafood. It be human food.
What's Quamon gonna be doing now?
Quamon be sitting here until the sun sets. Then he be going to sleep.
And tomorrow?
Quamon be deciding that when he wakes up in the morning.
Man, you got relaxing down to a fine art.
Quamon not be knowing anything about fine art. He be a Philistine.
I'll see you later, Quamon.
So will I. Goodbye.
Looks like Quamon just had himself a solid lunch. That was quick. There are only bones left of his catch. I don't figure I'll be needing the rod anytime soon, but I'll borrow the line.
So we have a set of. So we have some bones, fish bones.
The remains of Quamon's catch, and a very convenient shape it is, if I may say so. Like a hook.
Okay. Let's see. Well, back to the lunar cannon.
Can you use this as bowstring for your, lunar cannon?
Let me see that. Oh yeah, that gonna work good.
All right, listen up. I got us what we need. And now we finish this damn cannon. Go to work, people. Give us a few minutes, lady, and we'll be all done.
It worked.
Of course it worked, you wood-brained fool. I built it.
It looked like a real sailor. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am. The lunar cannon is now ready to be tested.
Well,
Well, what?
are you gonna do it?
Do what?
Test the cannon.
Me? And get myself killed? I think not. But go ahead, be my guest.
I don't think I'll fit in there.
That ain't my problem.
I'll just place the hook along the bowstring, like so, and let the rope trail behind it. Okay, we're ready to fire. Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
Lever. Really, can we appreciate how strong April is? Like how athletic she is.
What's up this road?
The Aleian village of Tamar.
Can you help me across?
You are human, and we don't allow human strangers into our village. If you wish to trade, let us know where your ship is anchored, and we will send traders to you with our merchandise.
I don't have a ship, and I didn't come here to trade. I came to talk to your leaders.
I'm sorry, but we don't allow strangers into our village.
Where's the Aleian village of Tamar?
Up this road, and into the volcano.
Is there another way to get into the volcano?
No, this pass is the only way.
Well,
Thank you.
Yes, but you must leave now.
no, we will. We must leave. So we can do wind potion.
That's the last of it, unfortunately. There's a slight updraft here. The wind is channeled through that chasm down there and blown out and up here.
Let's drink the lightest leaf.
Oh, God, I think I'm gonna throw up. That was so not appetizing. Weirdest thing, though, I do feel lighter. Like I lost 90 pounds. I can't even imagine what people would pay for this stuff back home. Ah!
Oh, it's wonderful.
Human, you flew across the chasm. You don't have wings, but still, You fly like the Elation.
Believe me, I'm as shocked as you are.
Are you the Windbringer?
I am the Windbringer.
Yes, I am.
This is an exciting day.
I don't
Remind me
know.
again who the Windbringer is.
It's said that someone not of the Elation shall come among us to float on the wind like an Elation, to learn our stories, to bring the wind back to us, and to bring us into a new and happier age.
Is that all? You know, I'm starting to forget how simple my life used to be. Family, friends, grades, boys, no prophecies, nobody looking to me for salvation.
I don't understand, Windbringer. You should speak with our teller up in the city. She'll be wanting to see you, I'm sure. We've waited for the Windbringer for a very long time.
The teller? Thanks.
No, Windbringer, thank you.
Hello.
Good day, stranger. What would you hear among the elation?
I need to speak with the teller.
The teller? Go down into the city and you will see the castle. The teller, she keeps to the tower. She's old and her eyes don't take well to the sun.
Yep, the Avatar.
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
I'm the Windbringer.
The Windbringer? You are not the Windbringer. Are you?
How else would I have been able to get up here? I am the Windbringer.
If so, you must prove that you are of the Elation. There are 4 tales from the 4 corners of the world that you must know by heart. They are the tale of winds, the tale of stars, the tale of sea, and the tale of homecoming. I will ask you 1 question from each tale, and you must answer each correctly, or you cannot be the Windbringer. Are you ready?
No, we need some time to prepare.
No, give me some time to prepare.
Then return when you are ready, and I will test your knowledge of the 4 tales.
And then go back again. Talk to this guy. If he knows anything.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of sea, human.
Would you mind telling it to me?
I would be happy to do so. This is the tale of sea, told in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in his words, and to him by his teacher in his words. This was a very, very long time ago, when the Elation were a strong people, and we could spend days riding the hot winds above the seas. We hunted fish then, and we were at war with the Meren, the Wet-tails. Aleians was one of the strongest warriors there was. His claws were sharp and long, his beak pointy, and his teeth strong. Aleians was admired by everyone in his clan, and because of this, he was cocky and arrogant.
Here out of the way.
So one day, the teller of Aleians city asked him to perform a very important and very special duty, to bring a sacred jewel to the teller of an Elation town across the sea. This particular jewel was very important because it signified a union between the 2 towns, and it would benefit the people of both that it was delivered safely and promptly. Aleians grinned and told the teller that he would deliver the jewel both quickly and safely, and that she was not to worry. But the teller did worry, because Aleians was young,
and too sure of himself. But she wanted to test him, and to teach him that sharp claws, a pointy beak, and strong teeth are not all a warrior needs. That a warrior must also be wise and careful. So Aleians set out across the sea on his flight. It was on the 4th day that he spotted something in the water that caught his attention. And forgetting his duty and following his curiosity, Aleians dived towards the water to investigate. When he came closer, he saw that there were Meren in the water, foolishly hunting close to the surface, and Aleians saw an opportunity to again prove his might as a great warrior to his people, and to capture the fins of a few wet-tails. But this time, Aleians' arrogance got the better of him, because the Meren had set a trap. As he dived towards the Meren with his claws, a spear shot up from the water to hit him. Aleians struck the water and dropped the jewel he was carrying, and it was all he could do not to drown. Aleians was bleeding, and the Meren were grabbing onto his wings and his legs, but he fought bravely, and finally he managed to escape. But even though he now lived, he was dead inside, because the shame of losing the sacred jewel would always be with him. Aleians could not return to his village, because he had neglected his duty to his teller and to his people. And so he went away to a small island where he could be alone. To himself and his people, Aleians now became the Lost One. He who had been on a sacred mission, but had failed in his arrogance. A year passed, and one day Aleians met with human traders from a ship that came close to his island. From the traders, Aleians heard speak of a hideous creature that lived in the sea, the Octowoe. The Octowoe was said to have a third eye, like a jewel, and that this eye pulled hapless sailors into its deadly 8-armed grasp. Aleians knew immediately that the Octowoe's third eye had to be the jewel that he lost in the sea a year ago, and he now saw the opportunity to redeem himself. But Aleians were not used to water, and the thought of submerging himself in the cold, harsh ocean chilled Aleians to his heart. But he was the Lost One, and if in his death he could at the very least redeem himself, to his own heart then, it would be worth it. So Aleians fashioned himself a spear, because in the water his claws and his beak would be too slow, and he flew out to where the Octowoe was last seen. And then Aleians dived into the sea. The dark water closed in on him, and his wings and legs went numb. But still Aleians kept pushing down until he saw the lair of the Octowoe. Spotting Aleians, the Octowoe attacked, and Aleians saw the monster's third eye, his sacred jewel, shining bright in the darkness. And his heart was filled with a sense of duty and courage that he had never felt before. But as he began fighting the 8-armed monster, Aleians realized that if he were to fight like he usually did, he would not stand a chance. He would have to think differently. And so Aleians tricked the Octowoe into following him through a tight chasm where the monster got stuck. And then he swam above it, and using his spear, tipped a rock on top of the Octowoe. Swimming back down again, the Octowoe was flailing helplessly. Now, almost out of air, Aleians took the sacred jewel from the Octowoe's head and swam back up. Finally, Aleians could deliver the sacred jewel to the town across the sea. And upon returning to his village, he went to the teller, bowed his head, and said, "Forgive me, teller, for in my arrogance I thought I could do everything. But I could not. and I became the lost one because of it. You were lost, said the teller, but you are no more. Because now you see the limits of your own strength, and you will know that a warrior must be careful and wise, in addition to being strong and fierce. This was the tale of C, and I told it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher.
If this is how long it's gonna take, I'm not going to gonna skip through it, I'm afraid, because I'm on a deadline today.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of winds, Windbringer. Do you wish to hear it?
Very much.
Then I shall tell it. This is the tale of winds, my tale, and I pledge to tell it in my own words, as told in turn by my teacher. In the village of Karan, in the mountains of tall winds...
Yeah, I'm going to just blast through all of this, because I already know the answers.
Diwana.
This is the Tower of Light, because these are super long. If you want to like get more out of this, you can always check the wiki for the all these tales. But all you have to really know is that they are the lore in this world is immense. It's huge and it's great.
Hi there. What you doing?
Playing?
Yeah, what are you playing?
Nothing. My daddy's in the castle watch. He's allowed to sharpen his claws.
Really? My daddy owns a farm.
Yeah? Do you have animals there?
Sure. He has some cows and some horses and...
What's cows and horses?
Well, cows are big, brown, fat animals with 4 legs and white spots. And they go moo a lot.
And horses?
Horses are fun to be around. They run really fast and they can jump over tall fences and they look beautiful and graceful. But the best thing about horses is that you can ride them.
I can run fast too, but I can't fly yet. My wings aren't fully formed. When I grow up, I'll fly far away and see everything. I'll go see our horses.
That would be nice. My name's April. What's yours?
Yes, Van, that's correct.
Saina, will you be my friend, April?
Of course, Saina, as long as you promise to be my friend.
I promise.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Yes, my mommy taught me the tale of the stars. It's a really pretty story. You want me to tell it?
Please, Saina, I would like that very much.
Yes, it's a baby bird.
Okay. This is my tale, the tale of stars. In the small village of Jinjay near the rumbling hills of Onion, there lived a girl called Mona. She was a curious girl, and she would always get in the way of grown elation.
So, this is a teller one.
She woke you up. And this thing.
It's so long.
Fun, Saina.
Are you late?
Yes, I'm sorry. There are some things I have to do.
Grown-ups are always too busy.
Who has the Are there more elation here? Yeah, there she is.
Be careful, don't come too close. I'm almost done with this pot.
Sorry.
Are you here to buy pottery? I didn't think traders were allowed up here.
No, I came to speak with your teller.
Really? I didn't know the teller spoke with anyone from the outside. You must be a very special girl.
Supposedly. My name's April, by the way.
Nima is my name. Nima of Ta'ama. The only Elation village on Alais.
Do you know one of the four tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
I had to learn the tale of homecoming. It took a long time, but I think I got it now. I'm better with pottery than I am with the tales, unfortunately. Do you want to hear it?
Please.
Very well. This is the tale of homecoming. More about now, but
This is about the pottery.
And what is because but and this.
Thank you.
You're welcome, April.
It's so long. Okay, let's go and talk to the castle watch and answer the questions.
Are you ready for the questions now?
Yes, ask me the questions.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwana fall from in her vain attempt to fly higher and further than anyone else?
Mount Baktaana, the Tower of Light.
That is correct. In the Tale of Stars, what did Mona see in the sky that helped her find her way home?
Stars? Airplane?
The spirits of 5 tellers.
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea, what creature did the Lost One battle in his quest to recover the sacred jewel?
The Octawo?
That is correct. My final question to you is this. In the Tale of Homecoming, what was given to Meren by his teller when he returned from his pilgrimage?
A broken pot, to teach him that absence may break a heart in two.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have proven your knowledge of the 4 tales. You are the Windbringer. The teller would see you presently.
Come closer, human. Closer. I cannot see your face. Closer still. Come sit here by me. There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up. Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
They were interesting stories, and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The Elation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words, and we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
Yeah.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
You're not from Earth? From Arcadia?
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind before the divide, when the earth was one and humans had yet to learn of magic and science. But we were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, the younger Elation pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once,
Long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Meren, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Meren who